All right, so I figured before I go get in the shower, I'd do this one. So this is the farting story, but some of you know that I have a blind spot right on the right side over here, which plays into this story. So I used to work at FIA in Harrisburg. I went to computer school back in 2000 and did contracts for a long time. So I was working on their help desk, and I was the overnight guy, right? So they stayed open all the time. Got to have a tech guy there all the time. So I was the overnight guy one night that I remember. And the room was big. The room for all the techs was, oh my gosh, like 60 or 80 feet long and probably 50 feet wide, right? Had some offices over here. All in the middle was all desks all the way back through. There was a door right here, door right here. The bosses all sat in the back, and all us regular people sat in the middle. And then all the way across the top were TVs, right? They monitored different things. If there wasn't anything on, we'd watch the game or whatever. So I'm there by myself one night, and I'm sitting at the desk, which is about in the middle of the room, and I got my feet up. I'm sitting in the chair, and I got my feet up on the desk, and I'm watching TV on the thing. And it's probably 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. And to my knowledge, I'm by myself, right? Which I was at that point. I mean, there was nobody else in the tech room because I was the only tech there. So I let this fart out, and I didn't think a whole lot about it. Well, then I don't know if it was something I ate, but it started to stink really bad. So I pick up this folder, right? Big manila folder. And I'm going, I guess, with it, right? And I'm trying to wave. And I'm laughing my ass off. And I didn't think much of it other than, thank God this wasn't in the middle of the workday. Well, then something just happened to catch my attention. I don't know what it was, but I'm sitting in this thing and I'm waving this thing. And I go like this and I look. And there's 2 people sitting right next to me. A younger guy, I say younger, about my age probably, and a younger girl with a lollipop in her mouth. And they're just sitting on the desk like they've been there for a minute. And the guy didn't say anything to me, and the girl's looking at me. She's got this lollipop in her mouth, and she's looking at me like this. And I turned, it had to be, I was going to say red, but it had to be purple. I turned a couple different shades, and I started, my whole body was covered in sweat instantly, and I was so embarrassed I couldn't even put words together. Like when they asked me something and I went, and I had to get up and leave. But anyway, it was probably one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever done. The fart story.